Hi, welcome to Artful Adventures. I'm Christy, and I am here inviting women to relax and enjoy while creating. It's kind of like me time and therapy all in one. And no experience is needed because I'll try to walk you through step by step anything that we're doing and make it easy. So, thanks for joining me. And today, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to easily make a custom sized envelope because you'll certainly need one for our card that we made yesterday. This side easel uh, diagonal fold card is going to be too big to fit in most envelopes, so you'll want to be sure to know how to make one really easy. And that's what we're going to do right now. All you have to do is measure a card on the diagonal. So since this way we don't really have a corner up here to measure, so we're going to do it on this side. And this card, so you want to measure in the corner. So this is going to be 10 and a half. I'm going to add another one, so 10 and 5/8, and then you add an inch. So no matter what size cards that you need an envelope for, you can use this method, and that's going to be easy. So I've already got this piece of paper cut out, and so it's a square, and you can always make your envelope from a square piece of paper to start with. And so it's 11 and 5/8 for this particular card. And so all you're going to do is flip it over, and we're going to put this card in the middle. And I just want to make sure that it looks like I kind of have some equal distance on these corners. And when I'm, kind of happy with the way that is, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put my ruler across here, and for nothing more than a place to fold. And then I'm just going to kind of gently roll this up here. And I'm not going to crease it too hard yet because I want to have a better idea that this is where I want my final fold. And again, I'm going to do the same thing up here. And then as we fold this over, you can see pretty much how it's straight or not straight, and that's a little off. So I'm going to just kind of maneuver it a little bit until I'm happy with that. And then I'm going to fold those down. And I didn't need my ruler still sticking in there. But I'm going to put these in here. And then I'm going to open it all the way up. And you'll see why in a minute. And I don't really need the ruler for that. I'm just going to carefully fold this over. And again, I'm not going to crease it all the way down. I want to make sure that I'm happy with where that is. Now see, this one is a little bit off. And I'm just going to maneuver my paper to where it's squared up a little bit more, that the points are more in line with each other. And then I'm just going to gently press that down for now. And now I'm going to take my card out, and I'm going to actually score these. So do the points across from each other, open it up, and then do the other, because we've got these little segments where they intersect that we're going to remove in a minute. So just be careful when you're folding those back down. And so now you're just going to clip where they intersect. And I don't know if you can see that very well. Like on this one, it intersects right here. And so on each of these intersect lines, we're going to clip that out. So for now, you can just clip it out with your straight lines. Then we're going to go back in a second and just round them real quickly. It kind of fits together. The envelope kind of fits together better like that when they're rounded, or it looks better anyway. And don't be surprised if you've got one that, ends up being kind of a different, like, see, this one is so much smaller than the rest of the cuts. But now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to round it off a little bit, and I'm just going to twist it and go to the next one, because it's easier for me. Since I'm right-handed, I can just twist, and then I'm going to flip the paper over and do the other side. And then that way I get all my little rounded edges. But they all look, fairly good. So now I'm going to flip, and I'll do the other side real quickly. And, just kind of take just a little square corner off. I mean, there's not a lot to round right there. But this just makes such a difference in the way it looks in the end. Okay, so that didn't take long, and now we're just going to fold it up and put a little bit of adhesive. Oh, one of the things I like to do is I like to just actually take my craft mat or get some, you can put wax paper, you can put whatever you want, and I like to just stick it in here to make sure I don't end up with any adhesive on my card. Now, this card, it feels like it's a lot. There's about half an inch or so in there. And if I put it on here, it's not going to be on the very edge. So, but we don't go all the way to the edge because you see you've got that corner that's poking up. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go along. So we're just going to lay our tape down there and do it on the other side as well. Just don't bring it clear up to the corner. Okay, now I'm going to lay this back in here. Bring your sides over. My mat is too big. I don't think that it's going to stick this way. I think I've got enough on the edge. I think we're good. Yep, that's good. And then when you do it on the outside flap here, it will, catch. And then you don't have any big spaces to kind of catch. So that's it. And then let's make sure it fits. And there we go. So there's your envelope. And even though it's a little bit bigger and it would, it's probably going to, you can certainly give it to somebody like this. If you've got to mail it, this size is going to cost you more than a regular size envelope. But, if you made the card and you want to give it to somebody, I'm sure that they will be thrilled to get it. And I don't think that postage should be a real big problem. But anyway, there you have it. So thanks for stopping by. And I hope that this is helpful. Maybe not for this particular card, but I'm sure that you'll have some kind of a card that you'll want to make a special envelope for. So I will talk to you later. You guys have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.